Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends, and glad you could attend. Yes, we're going back to 1982 with today's review of Sorceress, directed by Jack Hill and written by Mr. Jim Wynorski. Now, here we get the story of two twins whose dad is an evil sorcerer who wants to bring about this evil god so he can conquer the world, and he has to sacrifice his firstborn. But with twins, he's not sure which one is the firstborn, and the mother has other ideas before she turns them over to their evil dad. Well, the twins get adopted and taken away before they can be killed, though the mother is off, and we see 20 years later when they grow up and how they've matured, and someone's tried to raise them as boys to keep them under wraps. But the evil bad guy has come back, their dad has been resurrected, and he's out once again to find the firstborn of his so he can sacrifice them and kill them. And there's a lot of other things going on. Folks, this is done by Jack Hill, who did Switchblade Sisters and Foxy Brown and Coffee. I think this was one of his last films. It is an exploitation fantasy film, but what I really enjoyed about this film is they were trying to also make a somewhat legitimate fantasy film. Now, there is the gratuitous nudity in here. Not a huge amount of gore, though, surprisingly enough, and that was a little bit disappointment. But let me tell you, the two twins in here, Mira and Mara, are played by two actual twins, Lee Harris and Lynette Harris, who were born in Milwaukee. Woohoo! Wisconsin represent! And they hold their own in the fight scenes. You can tell they actually spent time choreographing these scenes, and you buy into that they can fight and defend themselves, and that surprised me in the quality of their fighting, okay? Sure, it's a little telegraphed, but overall, it actually surprised me. And then there's just great character in here, Valdar, played by Bruno Ray. Loved this character. He was a little bit like, the character from Lord of the Rings, but he had just fantastic beard going on and was really entertaining. And then there's the perverted satyr, if you will, Pando, played by David Milburn. Folks, no, this isn't great cinema by any means, but I had a lot of fun with it. There's some great special effects produced by Roger Corman. At the end, there's a battle between the gods where we got this kind of female face, and then we get this winged lion character in here that definitely is a puppet, but they're doing their best to try to come up with a fantasy film, and I think they felt, it felt legitimate in that respect. They're working with the budget that they had, and the script that Jim Wynorski wrote, which according to IMDb, this was his first one, it had an intriguing story. Now, it had those exploitation elements in it, but it makes you wonder if they couldn't got the script to a bigger budget and tailored it just a little bit, it would have made for a nice bigger budget fantasy film. But alas, that Sorceress is what it is. It's a fun film for exploitation fans out there, those who like early cinema, especially Jim Wynorski's work. Again, we're not talking Oscar breaking here, but there's some fun performances, some interesting action sequences, and I just love in the script how they tried to hide from the twins their special, their specialness, and how unique they are from them, and everybody knew who they were before they knew who they were. It's just another fun moment. So check it out if you have seen Sorceress. Please leave your comments down below. Love to hear your constructive thoughts on this fun little B film from 1982. Make sure you check out our other reviews. Thank you so much for your support. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.